Yesterday we learned about faces, edges, and vertices, and we counted how many there were on a cube. Today let's start with a rectangular prism. Remember we said a cube is a rectangular prism. I wonder if they have anything in common when we start looking at faces and edges and vertices. Let's see. Let's start with faces. Let's see how many faces we have. So let's shade as we go to help us see which ones we've counted. So let's start here. Here's one. Here's two. Now let's look at the top. The top is another face. Here's another face. That's three. Have we counted them all yet? Oh, good job. You remembered that we have to count the back of the shape too. So I'm going to erase these three, and now let's count the back of the shape. So here's one. Do you see this side over here? That's a face also. So that would be four. How about this one? Do you see this piece? That would be five. And I think we have just one more to go. The bottom is the sixth face. Good job, 6 faces. Awesome. Now let's try for the edges. Let's see how many edges a rectangular prism has. Let's start on the top. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now here, 5, 6, 7, keep going, 8, 9. Do we have them all? Which ones did I forget? Oh, the back of the shape, right. 10, 11, 12. So there are 12 edges. That sounds familiar. Let's look back at that cube. Oh, look. 6 faces, 12 edges. Do you think it will have the same number of vertices? Let's count and see. Okay, I've erased our work that we did earlier. Now let's see how many vertices we have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and don't forget this back corner, 8. It does have 8. What did you notice about the rectangular prism and the cube? 6 faces, 12 edges, 8 vertices. 6 faces, 12 edges, 8 vertices. They are very similar, aren't they? Remember, a cube is a special kind of rectangular prism. Triangular prism. Say that with me. Triangular prism. Do you remember why it's called a triangular prism? Right, because it's got triangles as part of the shapes that make it up. Did you notice that there are triangles in this shape? Look, on this one that we're looking at, the top is a triangle. And look at that. The bottom is a triangle. That's why it's called a triangular prism. Can you tell what shape the other sides are? Here's one. See if you can tell. What shape is that? Right, it's a rectangle. So we just talked about what the faces of a triangular prism are. Now let's see how many there are. We know that if we look at the top and the bottom, we counted those together and we said there were 2 triangles that were the top and the bottom. And then we still have to figure out how many rectangles are there. We know that there's one right here that's across the front of the shape that we're looking at. And let's try a different color to help us. Then there's one here that's also a rectangle. And did you see this one trying to hide in the back? Right back here, there's another rectangle. So we have 2 triangles and 3 rectangles that make up this shape. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 faces. Now that I've cleared off that work, how many edges do we have? Let's draw them like we've been doing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. What's wrong? Oh, I forgot that one. 9. Now we've got them all. 9 edges. Let's see how many vertices we have. Let's count them together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There are 6 vertices.